Hari Om Ji, Namaste. Today we have Swamiji, Swami Nityabodhanandji from Devprayag. Swamiji is from the lineage of Swami Dayanandji, and Swamiji have more than 40 years of experience, almost 40 years of experience in teaching and in study of Vedanta. So we would like to, with the permission of Swamiji, we would like to ask some question. So Swamiji, Hari Om, welcome.
Hari
Swamiji.
Om.
Swamiji, you have a experience of almost 40 years in the field of teaching Vedanta. How is your experience? How you began your journey, and how now you are feeling?
Exactly, to be precise, I was out of home at the age of 24. That
Okay.
was 1986.
Very young age.
Yeah.
And at that time you are studying or you had completed it?
No, I had graduated long back.
Okay.
And I joined Chinmay Mission initially
Okay.
because Swami Chinmayananda used to come to our house.
Mm-hmm.
And I studied in Bombay Sandipani initially 2 years. Then I taught 2 years in Kolkata.
Mm-hmm.
Then in 1994, I met Swamiji and I was with him after that.
Okay. So
Swami Dayananda.
yes. So from 1994 you are in the As Parampara.
Yes.
Okay. So Swamiji, how is your experience?
Great.
Okay. So do you have any memory with Swamiji, Swami Dayanandji?
Many. I found that at his feet only I could understand what is Vedanta.
Okay.
So he taught me Vedanta as Pramana.
Okay.
That Vedanta is the means of knowledge, that is the very basis tenet of Vedanta which I was not understanding before.
Okay.
So Vedanta is a means of knowledge, like you require eyes to see the color. So eye is the only means of knowledge to see the color. So too this self-evident self, which you mistake to be this body, mind, sense complex, that erroneous judgment about my beingness is, this ignorance is removed through the teaching and unfoldment of Vedanta. And that Vedanta is not just information. Vedanta is very much a means of knowledge to show you this equation: you are that, I am that, Aham Brahmasmi.
Okay. So Swamiji, teacher have a very important role in this whole process. So today's people, some people they feel that we can study Vedanta by just going through textbooks. Is it so, or teacher have some role?
Without Guru, you cannot learn anything, because the whole teaching is unfoldment of the Shastra.
Okay.
The methodology is not just mere words, it is unfoldment of words, handling of the words to show you who you are. And therefore, it is not the literal meaning of the words, but it is through the unfoldment, it is the lakshyartha, it is not vachyartha, the implied meanings. And that by implication, you are taught who you are. That you are none other than Brahman is unfoldment, and therefore these words are a means of knowledge, as I said at the outset. When they work, it is immediate understanding. Like the 10th man story?
Yes, Swamiji. Panchadasi.
10th man story, 10 fools were crossing the river. And the teacher told, once you cross the river, you count yourself to the leader. And he counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then say, oh, 10th man has gone, drowned. And then they all started crying. Then you were passing by and you happened to see, kya majra hai bhai? Then you said, okay, you trust me? Yes. I will get you the 10th man. Okay. Then you ask them to stand in a queue, line. And then you started counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The leader was in the end. Tvam Dashamosi, you are the 10th man.
He is not counting himself, the leader.
Yes. He was always the 10th man. I am in you. But I am that very 10th man which I am seeking, searching. That special knowledge was missing. Samanya Jnanam Asti, I am. But I am that very 10th man which I am seeking. Vishesha Jnanam was not there. And with this, immediate understanding happens. Then does he have to meditate?
No.
That I am 10th man, I am 10th man, I am 10th man. Immediate understanding happens.
So Swamiji, when this understanding happened that I am the dad, then what changes comes in life? How beautiful life became thereafter?
So once you were living in ignorance, now you are living in knowledge. That is the only difference. The spontaneity of life when you live in understanding is different than when you live in ignorance, taking yourself to the body, mind, sense complex. All the problems of body, mind, sense complex is attributed to the problem of you, the self. The self which is the very cause of this whole Jagat. You see? So therefore, it's a big difference in your responses to the world with this understanding who you are.
So Swamiji, how a common people can make this understanding that I am not this body, because our vyavhara always we are going through that we are body, we are this body, we are this mind. So how a common person can make this understanding that we are not this body, we are not this mind?
So even in the school, you have to graduate first to go to the MA, then from the MA to PhD. So there are levels of development, and therefore even to come to Vedanta, you require first a life of Karma Yoga, Dharma, right values, right attitude. So you get the maturity of the mind. You require Satsanga. Through that Satsanga,
These are the basic eligibility for Vedanta.
Yes, without Satsanga, without Dharma, even for Dharma to be pursued, Dharma everybody knows. But the value of pursuing Dharma is not known. I know I have to speak truth, but the value of speaking truth is missing. So I compromise because of the pressure of my ragadveshas. When I compromise, so there is a split personality. I know I should not do this and I do that.
After knowing also.
So, after knowing. But what happens then? The doer-knower split. I know I should not do, but I do something else.
This happened in journally this happened.
Yes. So even the thief knows he has also the value of non-stealing. But still he steals. He has also the value. If he steals a mobile, he would not like his mobile to be stolen. Isn't it? Why? Because he also has a value of non-stealing. Then why he stole at the first place? Because of the pressure. Because he thinks with this money, with this valuable thing, I will make my life happier.
Even it is written in tobacco products that the chewing of tobacco is harmful to health, but people
yes, because of the habit.
So how we can come out from this pressure? Because when we are doing this, we have some pressure inside. So how we can come out from this pressure?
So value of a value. So you have to understand what is the value of this value in my life.
By understanding we can come.
That is what the teaching is all about. Values everybody knows.
Swamiji, it is said that some people, they have this kind of mindset that one who is studying Vedanta, he is out of devotion. So, but another hand, some people say that even after having the knowledge, he became more devotee. So, how you explain this?
Devotion, see, even I was devoted to Vedanta completely. When I came, I was totally committed. What is bhakti? Bhakti is total devotion, total love to certain thing, total commitment. So that is what the misunderstanding about yogas are there. Jnana yoga, karma yoga. Both cannot happen once you are not committed. some commitment in life is required, total love is required. So both paths are bhakti, love, devotion. How can you say that only bhakti is a separate path? It is no, bhakti is not a separate path. Bhakti is in and throughout your pursuit. Even when you are doing your living life, Ishvara has to be there. Then without Ishvara, karma yoga is not possible, because all Ishvara arpana buddhya karma karomi, aham idam karomi. So Ishvara arpana buddhi, how will it happen once you don't have the understanding of Ishvara? And Ishvara is the one through which I will be able to live my life as a basic person, connected to the total. Connected to the total means Ishvara. Total is Ishvara, individual and total. So everything, he is the karma phaladata, he is the karma dhyaksha. Everything I have to have the Ishvara bhakti in my life for even the simple karma yoga.
Swamiji, can you please explain more this Vesti and Samasti thing, the individual and the total, what is?
It is very simple, we give a very simple example, wave and ocean. So as an individual wave, how I am connected to the total ocean. Without the ocean,
okay,
the wave cannot be. No?
Yes.
So all other waves, relationships I have. So father wave, mother wave, all so many wave, siblings, brothers, sisters. But first and foremost connection of this wave is with the ocean. Without the ocean, the wave cannot be. Wave is Vyashti, ocean is Samashti. So first the wave has to understand total, the Ishvara, the ocean, which with individual is the part of the total. Wave is the part of the ocean. That connection is missing. First, that basic connection has to be recognized. After that, I have to understand this jnanam that wave, I am nothing but the water, and ocean is also nothing but water. So therefore, that is the ultimate. So first, relatively, I have to have my relative relationship as a basic person, individual, with total. With that total, Ishvara, when I become a devotee to that Ishvara, that basic identity, then with the devotee attitude, I live all my other rules. Devotee husband, devotee father, devotee son, devotee mother. So devotee is first, then all the other rules. Okay. That is the secret of karma yoga.
So first we have to establish relation with Ishvara, then we can do Vyavhar in the Jagat.
Yes, that is the secret of karma yoga. Vyavhara, you live. For what sake? Finding the total.
When we say in Vedanta, when we say that all the Jagat is mithya, so people have different kind of notion of this mithya thing. So can you explain?
Mithya is very misunderstood term. And in Vedantic parlance, you should know that. That's a very good question. Mithya does not mean false.
Okay.
Mithya means that which depends for its existence on something else.
Okay. We are not denying the existence of.
Yes. So mithya, so like pot. What is the weight of the pot? Weight of clay. But what is the weight of pot? There is no weight of pot. What is pot? Pot is dependent for its existence on clay. Without clay, where is the pot? This is a silver ring.
Okay.
No?
Yes.
So you see this ring, silver, it is made up of silver. So what is the weight of the ring? Weight of the ring is weight of
silver.
But where is the ring? The ring is only name and form. But what is? Isness is to the silver. If there are two things, I say, okay, you take ring, I take silver.
We cannot say.
Not say. Why? Because there are no two things. Only silver is. So isness is of the silver. So what is ring? Mithya. That is mithya word. Mithya means it is not that it is not there, but only that name and form, that ringness is dependent on silver.
Okay.
That is what is mithya. The world is all nothing but Brahman. Sarvam khalu idam Brahma. So everything is dependent on Brahman. That is what we say Nitya.
So Swamiji, some people want to join this path, and we have our viewers. They also want to know that what preparation we should make to our mind while we are coming on this path, or while we are attending such kind of long-term course for Vedanta.
Preparation is in terms of lot of satsang first. Satsangate Nisangatvam, Nisangate Nirmohatvam, Nirmohate Nischalatatvam, Nischalatatva Jivamakta. These are the steps. Bhajagovanga, Bhagavan Chandracharya. So satsanga will, through the satsanga you will understand the ephemeral nature of the world. Nisanga. You will become detached, so to say, because you are attached to certain things which does not carry any reality. There is no realness in it. From that Nisanga, then you will grow out of the delusion, Nirmohatva. Once you grow out of the delusion, you will get into Nischala Tattva. Nischala Tattva, out of delusion, once he goes through the learning, teaching, then Nirmoha. And through the Nischala Tattva, once you gain through the Shravana Manana Nidhyasana, the process of Vedantic methodology, for which you need a prepared mind and exposure to the teaching of the Shastra at the feet of the Guru, then you will get Jivan Mukti.
Swamiji, what important roles we have different kind of scriptures. So, what important role our scriptures play in all this preparation?
Preparation, in short, I would say, scriptures are not only Upanishads. So we have Prasthanatrayi, three limbs. So Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita and Brahma Sutras. In Upanishads, everything is given in short about this preparation. But there are shlokas.
Or the principles are there.
Everything is given. But that is elaborated in the Bhagavad Gita. Karma Yoga is very much elaborated in the book. That is why Bhagavad Gita becomes a very important text.
Swamiji, once one person asked me this question, that why Bhagavad Gita became so popular. Even we have lots of Gita, even in Mahabharata also we have lots of Gita. So why Bhagavad Gita became so important?
So after every chapter, you chant na? Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyaya Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade, like that. So what is it? Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su. Gita Su means it's a topic of Bhagavad Gita, which is nothing but Upanishad. Upanishadsu.
So even it is in Itihas Grantha, but it gets the status
of Upanishad.
Status of Upanishad.
Upanishadsu. Brahma Vidyaya. What is the subject matter? Brahma Vidya.
That's I am asking. That
and what is further? Yoga Shastre. So Brahma Vidya and Yoga Shastra are the two subject matters. So Brahma Vidya is also there and Yoga is also there, preparation of the mind through this Shastra to get this Brahma Vidya. That is what I am saying. So Brahma Vidyayam, Yoga Shastra. When it is a Yoga Shastra, Yoga Shastra means a means of knowledge, a thing which will prepare you for Brahma Vidya.
So the preparation part is also there, and Brahma Vidya is also there. Both. Thank you, Swamiji. Swamiji, your final message for our viewers.
So I would say expose yourself more and more to the Shastra with the help of first Satsanga and finding your right teacher, and then pursuing the study while living your life of Karma Yoga. Through the Karma Yoga itself, you can live a life of Dharma and then pursue Vedanta.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.